And hello, Phoenix Kingdom. This is your king speaking. And we're back in it. How do I... Okay, there it goes. And we're back in it with another video of Dungeon Tycoon. I think that is the game. This one, It's been a little while, Quite a while, actually, I had, as you probably saw, today of my recording, I had already uploaded The Lost World, Lego, The Lost World, and the video I had made yesterday, Plants vs. Zombies, which today I had also found out, I don't know if I found out earlier and just forgot, but today I found out they had made replanted version of Plants vs. Zombies, which is just a remake version of Plants vs. Zombies with better graphics and everything like that. So sometime when I have enough money, I'll definitely need to buy that, and then I could see how much difficulty change it is compared to that, because that's pretty much the console edition. So I gotta try that for this also. But yeah, the Lego Jurassic World, The Lost World that I did was all the way back in December, early December too, which was about 2 weeks to 3 weeks before I went on the trip with my brother to Idaho. So I was gonna save that video, wait to upload it until I got a way of uploading video without the watermarks. I don't know. How can I... Energy potion dispenser. This is gonna piss me off. I'm gonna switch my controller. Not controller, mouse. Because that one just keeps shutting off. At least this one, this one's terrible at scrolling in though. Sometimes it'll work, but sometimes it does like that. I'm trying to zoom out and then it fucking got broke while I was gone for some unknown fucking reason. It wasn't touched. I don't know how the fucking scroll got broke while I was gone, but at least this one won't shut off. I guess I don't really need a scroll. What was I saying? Right, I had made that video all the way in December, early December, and I was gonna wait until I got a way of uploading the video without the watermarks. Didn't work out though, because it had been so long since I made it, because we're all the way in May, almost June, all the way here. Oh yeah, this is just restroom. What? Okay, rename. No, that's not quite a hallway. What is it? More of a... because no, that's a hallway right next to it. This is more of a... It's not really a restroom either. Yeah, the in-between I'm just gonna call a hallway. Because, I mean, you've got this, which is hallway also. Then you've got this, which is the main room. I'm gonna call it tavern. Then this... Um, Cobalt Cave. Alright. Yeah, so it had been almost 6 months about since I had made that video. And I decided it was time to... I barely even touched you. I decided it was time to actually upload that video, and, you know, I guess I should just stop caring about, you know, waiting to make videos until I get the watermark done. It's like, who cares if barely anyone's watching my videos because of the watermark? I'm making it because I feel like making it, you know? Like I said yesterday in Plants vs. Zombies, I play these games for the fun of it, for my own enjoyment and for everyone who watches me, for their enjoyment, you know? I don't like being angry at games and getting angry and such. I enjoy having fun, you know? So I'm just gonna be focusing on fun. And so now in this game, and this is version 1.3. Last time I was playing for my channel, it was 1.1. And I'm pretty sure it got upgraded to 1.3 while I was away in Idaho. So, I can't remember if 1.2 was already available by the time I went into Idaho, but yeah, I can't remember, but I think it was. So what was I doing? What am I doing? Pioneer, okay, build mode down here, it does. So there are gonna be some new things, which actually I could probably, let me think here, I could probably just do that, can I? Yeah. So we have 1.3.1, and then we go scroll down a little bit. No, from the team, you know. We have tavern additions and mechanics, new research nodes, and new objects. And they were gonna do new monsters, but that got delayed to a little bit. Guess it just takes a little bit of time, you know. Okay, so do I even have a door in the... No, I do not have a door. Okay. So I only had enough to really get the spawner room done. Alright, so I need a door. Wooden door. Will do. Oops. Now do I click at this one? Yeah, okay. That's building and that one's... Okay. So now we need... Misc? No. Oh, right, so this is, yeah. Okay, so we do... That for build. Okay. 40% lighting. 60. 80. And 100. Yeah, okay. So now we have some lighting. Decoration. Don't really have much I can put in here right now, actually. Because I don't really have anything unlocked. What am I researching? The table, it seems like. Research. Oh, soul trade. How many souls do I have? Can I see? Oh, up there, 20, yeah. For 350. Okay, cool. So what am I on? Grouping table. Okay, yeah, perfect. One rate does unlock something. Ooh! I think that was in the before version. And if you're wondering from the last Plants vs. Zombies video, you know, if you're wondering, right, the video I made yesterday and already released earlier today, if you watch through the entire thing and you're wondering what I am going through, Underworld, Inferno, and the Forest. Yeah, there's no new sections. And you might be worried for me. Well, you can be worried. You can also not care. I don't really care which one you feel for me. But, you know, as I said, I'm unstable. So today I'm feeling back to normal again. You know, just basic. Slight pain. Trying my best to not think about it. A goblin bud. Goblin bud? Wasn't there something with a goblin that... Was that was before? Or is that new? I do not remember something called a goblin burr. What was that one? A greed skill? Pretty sure that one's new. Pretty sure. Huh. Goblin burr. I'll have to do that after the grouping table. So I can't really do much right now. This is just the entrance hallway, which actually... Wait, no, I can't do that right now. We have that room. Where's the cell? Because I don't really have anything to do in this room. I don't want them to have... How do I sell? Ah, right there. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be back to that. I'm just gonna start the next day, you know? Let them keep doing that. Because, you know, I don't really... Yeah, okay, start next day. Yeah, start next day. New class. Your dungeon's fame grows. New hero class have begun to arrive. Ranger, Ice Wizard, Fire Wizard, Priest. Okay. Where's it? Oh, there. I can speed up too. .5 stars. Nice. What's this? Collect. Cave berries, skulls. Those both would be nice. Collect. For Cobalt Cave. Right now there's a spider in there too, but that's also because this is my only spawn room right now. Yeah, so my mood's pretty normal today. 315 for nice. 14, not too many kills, not too few. Okay, neutral heroes 2, 11 satisfied here, that's nice. 1 dissatisfied, but that's alright. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Yeah, I know, I'm working on it, you know. It takes time. When naming your rooms can make notifications more noticeable. Yeah. That's how I do it, you know. Okay, 26 visitors left, 35% on the way there. Let me look into something. No, that's not what I need. Monsters. Koala, Cobalt. So if we summon a new monster, 250 to summon, okay. Choose one. That's a rat. That's a slime. That's one of those goblin things, or was it? No, was it called a goblin? I don't remember. Slimes are pretty tanky. Rats, I don't really have a use for them. I'll do slime. Goblin, yeah, I was correct about that. Yeah, pretty decent. 520. Okay. So summon a new monster. Let's summon another one. Alright, another slime, another rat. Let's do goblin this time. Okay. It's pretty good. A little bit of option. Oh yeah, I forgot you could upgrade them. Do I want to upgrade my spider? I can't do you yet. Oh, I could probably also. Yeah, it's like 2. Beast. Health. Oh, regenerate. Okay, yeah. And then you have poison. Yeah. You regenerate also, and you what? Strong attack. Okay, okay. Do I want to summon another one? Can I summon another one? 4 out of 8. Yeah, I can summon another one. Let's summon another one. See if I can get something that's actually useful. Ah, Cobalt. And those are skeletons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, skeletons. Okay. Nice. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for another Cobalt. Okay, so I can move on now. I just click on it, right? Yeah. Change to Cobalt. Wait, no, that one's already selected. Cobalt right there. Okay, and then I push X. Yeah. I think I could also... Yeah, I can push down too. Okay, so that's a little bit of the Cobalt Cave. Let's add a little bit more decoration here, shall we? It's decoration. Cave berry. How do I rotate this? Fuck. Wrong button. Gotta get used to button layouts again. Not very much space. So could I upgrade the room? How's my rooms at? Duh, traps, monster spawner. No, that's not it. It's a room. No, that's loot containers. The room's right here. What's this one? This one's a 5 out of 5, right? No. 8 out of 8. 5 out of 12. Okay, I don't have anything bigger. So I'll have to do with this for now. Just, add a skull facing that way. Okay, and there's a berry, and then a skull. Maybe one more berry, like right here, you know. One more will maximize it, so like a berry, no, let's do a skull. Skull right there. Okay. That maximizes it. And if we look at you, yeah, they can only really stand one right there, though. What about you? You don't say anything. Let's move you, actually. Let's put you right there, I guess, you know. Yeah, I'll put you right there. Okay. I don't have anything to really do on this, though, you know. The one I like doing is pretty much armor stands is what I like doing for the hallways. And there's a certain, like, type of painting type thing. No, wall mount is what it is. is the type of wall mount that I like putting in hallways too. Because those just seem like hallway designs. I could probably add like a shelf. That might work too. Yeah. Okay, that works. So let's do a shelf. Like, there, for when you first enter. And a shelf on this corner as well. You know, okay, a little bit of shelving. Okay, shelf on both sides. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so should be good. Oh, no, zoom. Okay, this is gonna piss me off too. I don't have any. Both of my mice are broken. The one I'm using now, the scroll is broken. The other one pretty much works in every way. It's just like shutting off every couple of minutes. Like it completely resets itself pretty much, you know. It's like turns itself off and then turns it back on again, you know. And it's very irritating because when I try clicking and using stuff, doing anything, it won't work because it's in the process of turning off and turning on. So then it has that, and it's just, this one I'm using is actually better. This one was my newer one too. And the other one has its problem because I overcharged it and it broke because of it. So, I mean, yeah. $18. Yeah, I'll be right back. This is gonna be edited out. Or maybe not. Yeah, this is always muted. I could just put this in, quick little video. I have to do a little bit of daily raid. Collect. Yeah, I love raid. I play it every day. I've been playing for quite a while. I mean, when was 2022? Not that long, but it has been quite a few years. I think I knew about it. Oh yeah, I mean, I need to ignore that one, I forgot. I do kind of wish I found out about the game a little bit sooner, honestly. Now what I need to do is over here. Okay, and that's all I'm doing for now. That's all I really need to do is just that, you know. Yeah, I had like no friends to play with, so I got a little bit bored on it. And I ended up making 3 accounts for myself on Raid because, you know, I needed friends to play with, and I have no friends that want to play with me, so I had to get those full rewards somehow. Luckily I had 3 phones. One of them was old and only could use internet, and then I got a second phone, as I stated in Plants vs. Zombies when I was doing that one yesterday. I had gotten a second phone while I was in Idaho. An actual second proper phone, so I've got 2 working phones right now. Alright, so we have this cave update a little bit. I could do another one. What's this lighting at? Is that 100, right? I could do 2,325. Another 8x8 right here. Then a wooden door like that. Some lighting like that. No, like that and like that instead, actually, so that it's even. Bulldoze those. Then do a couple more spawners like that. So there's options, you know. And some chests, so we do one pot, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, rename. Spider Cave. Change to be that a little bit. Okay. Can't really do any decorations there, but I can do koala. And for you, no, we'll do slime. Okay, so that adds 2 more types of monsters, an entirely new room, some decorations. Still can't do anything with this room yet. I could easily have this as the main room you go into, you know, but I always like having a hallway as the main entrance, you know. Oh, great. Oh wait, no, that one's fine, I think. Actually, is it? No, that one's not fine. Yeah, that's not fine. Okay, good. That one, that didn't interfere because it was pretty quick. Okay, cool. Alright, that's done. So now let's start a new day. 25, it's gonna take another day. Huh. They didn't have numbers before that pop up with damage. That's cool. Nice. I got a tier up for one of my challenges. Okay, I got 4 kills so far. And another tier up. Nice. Oh, another kill. Oh, wow. I got 7 kills that time. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Pretty nice though. 12 satisfied, 1 neutral, and 1 dissatisfied. And then plus 0.19 down to the stars, which is nice. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow they'll be getting that done. I'm just gonna go straight into the next day. So I can get the table ready, you know? So I can actually make it so heroes can start teaming up. Nice. The grouping table. Now I can get my tavern ready. Okay, and now I also have to... Yeah, that's a new same thing. On-way doors is nice. I don't remember if that was a thing before. Might have been. But this is the one I'm interested in right now. I wish I could actually see some info about that, but... How many do I need? 30? That's gonna take a few days. But... Ho, now I can do this. Okay, this way is a little bit more, this way a little bit more, yeah, let's do it then. Okay, nice. Now we just need a door. Right here. Like that. There we go. And this room's already all like that, you know. That's loot containers, traps, monster spawners, misc. No. Vendors, no. Rooms, no. It's, yeah, it's just in decoration, okay. So we add the shelving right there. Shelf right there. A little bit of some barrel like that there. And like a crate as well right there, you know. Add a little bit of decoration around. Can't really do much right now though. I'll add a couple of shelves though, so it'll be like there, and we'll add another one right there, so it'd be like a... Actually, no, let's do a triple shelf on this wall. Yeah, triple shelf on that wall. Barrel. Yeah, right there. And a crate on this wall as well, you know. that'll be all on the crates and barrels, and pretty sure that'll be all on the shelf. You know, I could probably do one more shelf. You know, let's do another shelf over here. Just one, right there. Okay, so that will be that and this, you know. I could probably... Can I move this entire room? Yeah. Okay, so let's move it over there for now, you know. What happened to the door? Did the door move with it? Did the door get deleted? Huh. I think the door just got deleted. Okay, because what I want... I think I still have enough rooms. 5 out of 12. Add it into a little bit of a hallway, you know. Like that, you know. A little bit of a hallway right there. Yeah, like that. And then we do a... like that. Just move that up a little bit. Do a... like 5 by 5, like that, you know. And then we move this right there, you know. So this like connects in multiple different ways, you know. Okay, and a wooden door right there and right there. You know. And a wooden door right there. And right there, you know. Okay, now, because these are only 50 each, so I should be able to do enough of them, you know. So we do like that, like that, like that, and like that. And then one there, one there, one there, one there. But also, because this is, you know, not enough. So for this hallway, we'll do one there and one there. So it leaves room on the end for a door, you know. So now this is really coming along. Do I have enough vendors? No, I do not. Okay. We will do vendors when I have money. Nice. This has been majorly upgraded now. Don't really have any decorations. Do I have enough for about the same decorations? 40? Yeah, I have enough. Okay. So we do... yeah, okay. I had to think there for a second on what button it was, you know. You know, let's do it actually like right here, you know, 2 shelves like that, you know. Then just barrel right there and right there, you know. Add a little bit of extra to it, you know. And a crate right there and right there. Oh, I'm out of money. Okay, crate next time. We'll add that last crate next time. Start a new day. A lot bigger. Almost got my plan done for this round, but couldn't quite get that done. They just need 2 more over here. Okay, good. Just 1 more. And then the first party can be done. Yeah, group formed. Nice. The first group of this dungeon. You know, I had more health potion and stamina ones here, you know, because those could easily run out. How many is left of these? Oh, there's still quite a lot. That is completely out of potions, okay. Yeah, that's why I need multiple of them, you know. just a little bit in each of these little passing hallways, you know. Maybe not all of them, but a couple of them here and there, you know. Especially a couple early on, you know. Pretty much the rest of these smaller rooms will be just some decoration, you know. A monster's kill, incredible loot, 2 little monster variety. Yeah, I know. This time I was 2 dissatisfied, but that's still fine, you know. 13 satisfied, that is the important thing. As long as there's more satisfied than dissatisfied, we're golden. Now if it was like, even if it was like, let's say 10 dissatisfied, 10 satisfied, you know, that is really saying something, you know, if there's quite a few dissatisfied, you know. Only a couple is fine though. Means there's nothing to be changed. I am still changing a little bit here and there. Okay. But you know, 25 left. That isn't enough, so that's 2 more days. Now let's finish what I was doing before. Add a wooden crate. Here, yeah. Oh, and I might add a couple of, you know, like a barrel and a wooden crate here. So like one wooden crate, 1 barrel right here. Yeah, adds a little bit more, you know, a little bit more decoration. Not really much to do. I just have to save up so I can get it's in here. Yeah, I need to. Oh, I have enough. Okay, I have enough for a potion. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's do a potion right here. Oh yeah, let's do a potion right here. Alright. Now I can start the next day. Okay, what's the potion price at? 10. 10. Yeah, it's pretty good. Enhance. I could enhance one of these actually. Let's enhance this one, average 3 days. Improves the vendor's product, allowing it to be sold at a higher price. 15. Let's do 14. What are you at? You're still pretty much full. You're out though, so any other ones that want to buy a potion can get it there. Alright, first one of those was sold. Nice. We've got a couple of teams here now, which is nice. Nice. Level up. I don't think these guys are going to be able to form a group though. There's only 2 left. Yeah, they both gave up on it. What time is it? 8:40? Huh. I don't really need to be talking loud either, because it's already pretty loud because the mic's right here. Yeah, still too little. Oh, this time was 1 dissatisfied customer. There's still 2 of these though, that's interesting. Yep, increase to attract more. Where am I at? Almost at 1 star, nice. Okay, so I could upgrade something else, you know. Monsters, let's upgrade a monster. Can you do a cobalt? I can do a cobalt. I have enough for a cobalt. It's only you. You monster. Yeah, that's you. Okay, cool. Satsu. Skill level 1 versus skill level 0. Oh yeah, that means they don't have it. Now this guy can regenerate. Okay. Level up one monster. Hey, I need to collect 200 of those and 500 of those, and then you also need 1.5 and 3 stars. Okay. To unlock the other crest. Okay, so just one more day and I'll be able to get whatever this is. Your dungeon's fame grows. New hero quests have begun to arrive. Rogue. Didn't I already start getting a rogue? I don't know. Ah, 1 month needed for a putty to be farmed. Nope, now 2 more. Decided to leave the putty. Oh, there it goes. Group farmed. Another group farmed. Did they just form 2 blue groups? Yeah, they did. Huh. Interesting. I think for these videos, because I mean, there's really not that much to be doing, and in this type of video, I mean, pretty much every second is getting something done. It's not like Timberburn or Minecraft or such, where there's a lot of repetitive going on. In this one, it's like always constantly moving forward. So I think for this game, when I'm doing videos, it's gonna be probably hour to 2 hours long for each video, probably. Because there's no point in really editing anything out if it's not repetitive. Okay. Ooh, 0 dissatisfied, that's nice. Minus 0.1 though. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Nice though, okay. What do we have? Oh yeah, that one's complete. Let's see, what do I want to do? Buster would be nice, but I think I'd want to do one way. Duh. And then more rooms after that, you know? So one way duh first, and then more rooms. So I can keep upgrading my dungeon a bit from that way. Okay, so what is up with this Goblin Bar? That's definitely new. It is definitely new. Wow, okay. Because this is like the tavern and everything. Which, did I name it a tavern? Yeah, I named it a tavern. So, if we, let's say, no, hold on, what, oh wait, no, I need to be in build mode. So, move you to be, oops. Move you to be right there about, you know? Then I can do that, right? Unless I don't have enough. I'm planning out. I do not have enough yet. I'm still planning it out though, so... Because if we do it like this, yeah, it can fit here about. So it can fit here. Okay. So what I can do is get another energy dispenser. Alright. Now I need to be saving up a bit for the Goblin Bar. because that is definitely a new one. It's 100% a new area, you know. Okay, so I hate this mouse. Okay, I hate both my mice actually. Anyways, starting, yeah, I did the research starting next day. That will take actually, that probably take only 2 days, because that's about 15 that I'm getting today, and then there'll be another 15 more. We'll see though, we'll see. I think it's only going to be 2 days though. Nice, a level up. Yeah, I probably said it in one of these other videos I've done of this game before, but I'll say it again. It is nice when you do get kills, because then you can keep upgrading your monsters, and you can keep upgrading your monsters, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, and these potions, you know, and even buying certain researches, you know, like the more monsters, soul trades, you know. But it is nice, you know, it's nice when you do get kills, but you don't want to get too many kills, because if you get too many kills, then it, you know, majorly decreases how people enjoy your rooms, and it proves that your dungeon's too difficult. And just like me, they love doing adventures, you know. Are they stuck? I think they might be stuck. They're running low on stamina. Oh, heroes don't get enough rest. That was, yeah, okay. I think they got stuck. One dissatisfied this time. At least I got that popularity back up. Incredible loot, 535. 13. Yeah. 2 days. Okay. So I'm gonna go straight into the next day. Not really anything to do while I'm waiting, you know. Yeah, so I think the next time I'm gonna do a base Plants vs. Zombies game, you know, for my channel, is when I can buy the replanted version. So I could be able to try that version's difficulty out on it. Because as I said in that video, I don't like challenge. My brain's not hardwired to accept challenge. It moves a little bit slowly. So I don't like when there's a challenge to a game. I mean, there's certain things like I do enjoy challenges, you know. But it also does have its limit for the type of challenge, you know, like there's Pokemon challenges which I can pretty much easily do with, you know, like the early Pokemon game challenges, you know, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, all of those earlier games that they have a little bit of challenge to them, you know. But if it's too much of a challenge in a game, I don't like it. It becomes not fun for me. I like having that little bit of a challenge to it, but as long as it's the type of game that is balanced between difficulty and overall like playstyle and everything like that, you know. I enjoy a game when it's properly balanced. Oh, you can now select any normal door to mark them as one way. Oh, okay, that's how that one works. Alright, so it's not a new type of door. Got it. A scary door. An intimidating door that only lets level 2 heroes through. Oh. Nice. Nice. Okay, now it's time for more rooms, like I said. That is 10 visits. Okay, yes. I'm definitely going to be getting that next day. Probably should have done that earlier, but, you know. Okay, and now I have enough for the, Goblin Bar. Which is misguided objects. This is 35. Serves ale to heroes. Ale limits the maximum panic level. Okay, so I think... yeah, like that. I'm gonna have it right there. If I get a bigger room than this, though, I'm probably gonna move the tavern into there so there's a little bit more room to do things, you know. That way I could have multiple tables in there, too. And eventually the grouping table will be replaced when I get the fancy version. So yeah, place that there. That was expensive, but pretty sure that's worth it because, you know, yeah, now they have ale and there's certain limit on them. I could upgrade you so it's just like a potions one, you know. Except it lowers panic and such, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and it can see 4 at a time. So it's pretty much like a combination of one of these dispensers and the grouping table. And it's its own shop thing, so it's making me money too. Alright, nice. Is that at 100? Yeah, that's at 100 now too. Still more decorations that I can be doing here. And that puts me up, ooh, just short of 1 star. Alright. So now we start next day. So we can move on. You know, eventually I probably should change it out so the grouping room is the first room to go into, actually. I think I should do that eventually, too. When I get big enough rooms to make a bigger room, I can move everything around. Yeah, and then make this room as the studying room instead of the hallway. Because I definitely think I'd want to have this as, you know, like a studying area, you know. Because that seems like it'd be a nice idea. I always do like it when they go through as a team, you know. It does weaken how many souls I get, pretty much. But it also does depend on my enemies, too. Having that scary door would be... wait a minute, that scary door is definitely new, though. Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing before. Okay, more rooms. Means I probably have bigger rooms for the spawners. 8x6, 10x8, 9x9, 6x10. 12, I mean, not 10. Prestige. Buffs hero satisfaction on entrance. Huh. More monsters. Increase your monster limit by 2. Okay, Soul Reaper. Chance for heroes to drop +1 soul. Alright. What do I want to do next? This way is all where the rooms are, so I think I'll just do down here. I'll just start going down a little bit. Legendary Heroes is over there. Max Legendary Hero. Respawn Pedestals is over there. Healing Touch skill. Lightning skill. Yes, I'm gonna do that. 20 visits. Yeah, that'll be a couple of days. I'm on 17 coming right now. Because you've got the level 1s and then you've got the level 2s. Coming in on level 2. Okay, so on rooms... yeah, because this... yeah, this is the 8x8. 8x6 is, you know, same thing but smaller. This is... no, because that's 5. Yeah, this one's 8x6. 10x8, you know, which I mean is slightly bigger. 9x9 is also slightly bigger too, by only 1. And 6x12 is pretty much just an upgraded version of the hallway. But I like using the 5x12s for the hallways because, you know, it makes sense. This one's more of like if you want to add a spawner hallway. So I might use this eventually. 9x9, 1 space upgrade doesn't really seem like much. And that is 2, but it's also not all the way around. So I think for now I'll keep with the 8x8s. I didn't have any current plans right now. Yeah, I mean everything I have unlocked is pretty much where I want it to be so far. So I'll just do next day. Loot Goblin. Oh, fuck you. Where'd he go? Did they kill him? They probably killed him. Because I saw him go in there and then I didn't see where he went. I need to remember to slow down time so I can try clicking on him. So he doesn't steal any of my gold. Because I gotta slow down time to properly click on him. I'm actually doing quite a bit of talking for this video. I'm surprised. There's a little bit of space here and there, but I'm pretty much been talking the entire time. I am a little bit surprised. Starting to get a little bit spacey, but other than that, I mean, nice level up. Can I upgrade spawners too? No, I don't think I can. I mean, I can. It's just replacing the spawners is all I can really do. Yeah, this game's called Dungeon Tycoon. I forgot, I have Discord up and it tells me when I'm playing a Steam game. Okay, nice. 17, 2 dissatisfied, plus 0.6. Your dungeon can't keep up with the amount of heroes visiting. Increase the entrance fee of the Guardian. Okay. So I do... no, it's over here, right? Entrance fee 12. Should be, right? So now I'll get 12. Skull Spike. That would be nice for the kobolds too, but as you can see, it's pretty much full. I need a bigger cave for the kobolds to add more decoration to it. Alright, that is literally 3 away. Wow. Crazy. So I'll just go on, I guess. Yeah, it's just getting pretty late. I mean, it's already 9. 9 for me. Not nearing the time I usually go to sleep quite yet, but I'm getting a little bit spacey because it is late at night. And during this part, it's just, you know, waiting for the day to end. Nice. people are buying some ale. I think they're stuck in the hallway again. Because if they're just running back and forth like that in the hallway, not going through any doors, pretty sure it's because they're stuck. They did that before too. And then they won't have stamina, and then I get docked for that pretty much. Okay, now I have Prestige, which I'm pretty sure is a new one. Could have been there before though, I don't know. Dungeon and visitor, yeah. Fail mysterious joy when entering your dungeon. Nice. Okay, one dissatisfied. Nice. There's always going to be someone that's like, I wish there were more monsters to kill. But early on, nothing you can do about that, you know. You are limited with what you can do from the very get-go, you know. More rooms too, there we are. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. And so, I could do more of this, you know. Yeah, let's do that. Get 250 easy. Alright, so now I have... Yeah. This will take 2 days also. So at 17 guests showing up, visitors. I'm not going to change the layout of this yet. But we'll see if I start getting rooms that are bigger than this one, which this room is, what is it? I have no clue. It's not going to tell me here. Interesting. But, yeah, so I'm just going to start the next day. Not really much to do during this point, you know. I could do some more upgrading, adding more rooms, but right now I'm trying to get my current rooms upgraded. That's my current goal. Getting my rooms upgraded so I can then rearrange my room so that the studding will be in the tavern, so they'll all stud in the tavern, and then they'll have the like 3 different pathways for it, you know. One way I'm gonna make it so it is a, you know, locked path. I think there'll be like 2 of the ways actually. Maybe 3 of the ways. I think I will make it 3 of the ways actually. I will make it so all 3 of the ways will be like you can only go in, and then you have to go all the way around to get it, I think, you know. Yeah. One of the ways will be going back in, you know, which I think I'm gonna make probably this one. So then the 2 sides will join around, and, you know, or it would be like I'll join around and then go in this way, you know, so I have out this way and then back in, and out this way and back in, you know. I think I'll do that. And then have it all, you know, one way. And more guys are stuck. This is the one thing I pretty much hate about this game. They get easily stuck inside the dungeon for no reason. It's like the AI of them or something just breaks or something, I don't know. Erase more months, 2 little months. Yeah, I know. You can click on chest, select them, and have all the loot to yourself. Yeah, I know that too. Which with bosses, I think I'll do 1 chest locked and then the rest they can loot. And then that'll pretty much be it on the lock chest. Okay, still have 1 more day, so let's do that. This will probably be updated tomorrow though, but I did want to make this video today. So that's what I'm doing. I was studying it after I ate my dinner. And that's exactly what I did. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I did. Did I use this yet? No. Okay. Kinda makes sense. Hugo Wooden has leveled up to tier 2. Which, yeah. Yeah, because I can move these two out of the way. Move them over here for now. Move this one over here. You know. No, I'd be like moving all of those out of the way, and then I'd be moving that. You know, I'd be replacing this room. 12 by 12, 15 by 15, and 13 by 13. Ah, nice. Because you know, attract my heroes, yeah. Okay, so we do 12 by 12 is even bigger than this. So I think that's 10 by 10 probably. Because that looks like, yeah, that's 2. So that means this is 10 by 10. So I'd want to do 15 by 15 because that's a pretty big room. You know, make this as the make this as the you know. Okay, so alright, let me move you just yeah, just over there. Move you over there. Move you over there. Okay, so then we demolish this stuff. And then I can... No, I cannot yet. Demolish. The starting room. Oh, I cannot delete that? Oh, I cannot delete this. Okay. So I can't delete this room. So what to do now then? Okay, so if I do, you know, so I delete. Actually, I can just move that. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be in the center. Yeah, okay. Because that is clearly... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that is in the center. And right across from the bridge, which is nice. So I can leave this in, I guess. And then I just add the 15 by 15. Aggressive skill. That turns hero, an overseer skill that turns heroes into enemies. Huh? See scary to next. Okay, so if we rename you instead of Tavern, we do entrance, you know, we do entrance. Okay, and then we do a 15 by 15, what is that, 15 by 15, that is odd number actually. So it won't work quite like I would hope. Let me think here, because if that is... So I could just do... Let's do it like that, shall we? Okay. Then, if we were to, okay. So then yes. Let's reset it a little bit, you know. I can easily get all of these back. And then delete you, yes. Because I want to start... Nope, okay, I want to start fresh a little bit. So I get it done. Oops. Like that, like that. Like that, like that. Like that, like that. And like that, and like that. Okay, now that is this done, you know. And what I think is I'll do, have a spawner right here in the center, you know. Oh. Spawner right here in the center. This will be the slime guy, you know. This is just their entranceway, you know, a little slime guy right there. I'll have a little bit of chests around, you know. So we do some wooden chests. Oh. Wooden chests like there and there. There and there, you know. Then we'll also do one, damn it. Actually no, let's do a pot. Right there, you know. And the door will go right there. Yep. Because that is then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So that is in the center of the tavern. You know, so we've got the entrance, then we've got the tavern right there, you know. And the tavern is where the actual entrance is going to be, you know. So, now we add a little bit of extra decoration to this room, you know. Alright, shelving. Boom, boom, you know. Like a shelf right there. Boom and boom, you know. Then a little bit of like that. Couple of bells over there, you know. barrel over here. Some wood crates. Like that, you know. And that is pretty much this area all decorated, you know. That's at 100% on lighting and decoration. Although when I get some paintings, those will go in there too. I don't have any paintings right now, so. Okay, now we do some lighting in this room. Alright, that's at 100% lighting now. And change the floor to be wooden as well, you know. That way it matches. Alright, and now we just need to add, no, let's do some hallways first off, you know. 5 by 12, which that should be the center, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. That is the center right there. Put one over here and one back here. And that's the overall layout. Now we do walls, turn that around. One there. One there. And one there. Alright. Now, one way. One way. One way. Okay, now let's go into build, because I want to do misc get a goblin bar. I could fit it right there, but no. I'll fit one right there, you know. I'll only do one for now on each of them, you know. Eventually I will upgrade how many there are. But one for now, and one grouping table for now, you know. Okay, so like that. Let's switch this around actually a little bit. So it'll be one grouping table over here. Actually, I could do, do it like that actually. Yeah, so then it's like that, yeah. So I'll do it like this. Place like that, yep. Oh, I could do it like a couple at a time, you know. 2 of these to start, you know, so then there's, so I'll do like that, you know. So it'd be 2 of them from the start, you know. A little bit of decorations, you know. Let's do, and then like a triple shell like that. Okay, a little bit of extra, you know. It's like a little bit of decoration right there, you know. And that'll be for now, you know. So next up I want to do, add a little bit of lighting here, 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 which I also need to do at about here and here actually. And do it here, 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 and here, and then like that, you know, and then here and here, yeah, you know. Okay, so now what I need to do is rooms right here. Do a no, not small, like that small. Do this small of a room in here, you know? Yeah, right there. Small room like that. With a door. Okay, yeah, door like that. A little bit of touch. Like that and like that, yeah. Do one spawner here, you know. No, okay. Yeah, do a spawner there, you know. Change that out to be the flooring a bit, you know. Rename you to be hallway. And then you will be let's put the slime in here, put the slime in there. So the slime will spawn there, you know. And over here, I don't know. Let's summon a new monster. Rat it is. Giant rat. Okay, wait. Yeah, and skeleton could work too. But in here, it will be a giant rat. Alright, this will just be like a, you know. Rat hall. We'll just call it rat hall. Because this is like a little bit of a hallway, but you know, like a little way. It's gonna be leading into a little area this way, you know. Actually, I want to do that as a one-way too. I think I'll leave that like that for now though, so, you know, because I will eventually do that. Right now I want to work on getting hallways like directly connected. Actually, I might leave these. Well, that one I'm going to connect, but this one I'll change direction for now. I'll only work on one side. This is still, oh, this is still, yeah, that's still one direction. One way, I mean. Okay, so I can do that and then 5 by 12. Okay, so then we do it like about there. With the doorway. Yeah, do like that. This one doesn't have a one direction. This one will have a one-way path later on. This one doesn't have one. I will also want to add the little bit of decorations to the hallway that I have for them, you know. A bell over here and a crate over here. Then I have the doorway, okay. And then we do the lighting for this hallway. Alright, and then we do the decoration. Oh. Like that, you know. Do a barrel over there. Wood crate over here, you know. Okay. Now we do see if we do like that. So if we move that there, and then we move you to be right there, still adds shapiness to it. And plus that fits better with the hallway going around. Because it's just temporary, you know. Okay, and then we add in 9 by 9, 12 by 12, which does fit perfectly here, like this. Yeah, right like that. Okay, so then we do like a door there, and if we make that one way and this one way, that way they have to go through here to go back into this hallway, you know. That way it does connect it all in an interesting format. And build, add a door right there. And make that one way also. Okay, add in some lighting. Can't afford. Oh, of course I can't. Well, I mean, that's good. I'm not saying zoom in. Can I zoom out anymore? Okay, I think that is it. I mean, that is 2, which is slightly less, but I also made it a bit bigger, and I also didn't really count for that. Also, there's no door right there anyway, so that's fine. That is fine. If I gotta re-add the door, that is fine. Okay, so now we will just start next day. I also don't have any, yeah. So in this way, they do get a little bit more extra fighting because the, starting room having a spawner in it now. And now, no matter what, they will start the adventure as groups, And they can buy some ale before they head out, Because the first place they go to is the group tables, Yeah, group tables. That's the first place they always go to when they enter the room. And then they go straight into like shops and potion dispensers and such like that, Oh, this actually gets me over 1 stud now. Oh, oops, I forgot to add chests to that room. I'll do that next day. Yeah. I'm stuck. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Who got stuck? Oh, oops. I had this set to 1 way. I should turn that off until I can get this actually fully set up. So first thing that I noticed, I forgot to put in chests. So let's do that here, Add in. I don't really need that much chest. Only a few of them, And about 1 right over here, too. Yeah, okay. And that was everything, okay. There's all the money I earned. So, now the rat actually has... Yeah, now the rat actually has things, and this is no longer locked to 1 way, so they won't get stuck. Okay, so I fixed a couple of the problems I had. Kind of sucks you can't delete the studying room, but it works out this way. Dungeon has reached 1 star. Nice. Okay. But of course, eventually it will be elongated even more, Right now, this is just to start, and then eventually the pathway leading back in will be, elongated. You have unlocked scary door. Nice. No, dissatisfied. That was nice. Because eventually it will be extending out even more this way and this way and this way, going to the very edge, going back in around here, And same with over in this area, So it really doesn't seem like that big of an area, Which which is weird, you know. It would be nice if you had more land to be able to work with, you know. Maybe they added something with those, I don't know. Scary dirt 250, interesting. Okay. Very scary dirt. And intimidating that only that's level 3 heroes go through. Interesting. Sure. Both of those doors are definitely new, that's for sure. Okay, so now let's start setting up this room a little bit, yeah? I fixed the problems I was having, you know, for the last round. And now it's a matter of setting up this room, you know. I no longer have enough to fully fill out this, you know, I don't have enough to place that final touch. This is gonna take a few days to get this room set up, you know. Although it matters, so I know it's, you know, there we go. And you will be Spider Den. Is Den better or is Cave better? Spider Cave, Spider Den. No, I think Spider Cave is better. We've got the rat hall, we have the entrance. I'm starting to get tired. Which I don't really have any potions yet, you know, so. Oh, he's left, okay. He's the only one left. And he just straight up left. Okay. Alright. 444. Killing monsters sends a loot and in the same room which heroes can then collect. Yeah. Alright. So back to building this room. Alright. Yeah, the room's not reachable. I know that. Alright. Spawner. You know, add in a bit of a spawner here. It's 200. I could add in the 2 that's needed. Actually, I think I do, instead of spider, I do this one as cobalt. You know. Not wrong button. Yeah, this will be the cobalt cave, you know, because that was the first one I actually did. Before cobalt cave instead, you know. Yeah, cobalt cave. Change to be cobalt. And cobalt. Okay. Now we have 2 cobalts. And now we do actually have it set up. Can I add a door? Yeah, I have enough for a door. Good. Okay, now I can add you. One way. And one way. So now that's actually set up, so they have to go this way, that way, this way, that way, and then, you know, all the way around if they go through this door. And then they also have the rat over here. Oh, chests. I don't have enough for a chest, do I? No. I'm gonna, actually, yeah, demolish down so I can put in some chests. Can put in one right there. And then I can put in a smaller one right there. Yeah. Okay, so that fixes that problem, you know. Alright. Almost forgot about the chests. Oh, well, some of them still feel like going... Okay, yep, now they decided to team up. They went all the way around just to team up. They're like, oh, you know what, let's go team up. That is funny, though. Two of them just decided, you know what, let's just try going through here normally. And then they're like, you know what, let's actually, no, let's just team up. Yeah, another one did that. So some of them do skip through them and decide not to do a group. But then they decide it'd be better to form a group. I still don't have any potions yet, which I think I'll add some potions in here maybe, I don't know. I think I will have like a restroom in here, you know, like a potion room in here, you know. Potion room right in here that you have to go through the rat to get to. For right now, I'm working on the cobalt section, you know, getting the cobalt good and done, you know. Who's left? Oh, okay. Yeah, they changed their mind. They're like, you know, no, let's not fight. Alright. The very scary door. No dissatisfied. I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, I wish there were more monsters to kill you. Okay, that's the end of that side for now. Let's do boss next. Okay. Yeah, very scary door. Christ, level 3. Oh wait, no, I didn't need that open actually. Okay, now we can do spawner right there, you know. And let's add in another couple of chests, you know. Boom. And I can do another one. Yeah, let's do another one right over here. Okay. Then we add no, there. And then we add this cobalt to that as well. And now we can move on, you know. I could just delete this hallway for now since I'm not making use of it. But I like keeping that there for a reference so I know that's where that is so I won't forget, you know. So I won't place something there and then forget later on, and you know. I just don't want to forget about how I want this pathway to go. I do definitely need some potions. I also want the potions to be sort of accessible from anywhere, you know. Yeah, I know they don't get enough rest. No, he didn't give up, he just went straight back into it. Ah, reached level 2. Nice. You're the only one here. Well, I mean, I do know that when they first go into the room, pretty much, even when they're re-going back in the room, that's the first stop they make. Alright. No dissatisfied. Such a prestigious dungeon. They're liking having you go through the entire dungeon, aren't they? Okay, so back onto this room. I don't have enough. I mean, so I can do another chest, you know. But I think, oh no, I have some decoration actually. I have some decoration I can put in, start decorating it a little bit, you know. So, and that there, a little bit there, you know. And about one right there. Add some skulls here and there, you know. And then skull spike. $50. Alright, a couple of the skull spikes, you know. Decoration still isn't 100% yet. And eventually I will do probably like 1 or 2 more spawners on here. I'm gonna start the next day now. Because I think the next one I want to do is add a little bit of a restroom like right in here, you know, right next to the cobalt. Which is mostly just going to be a potion room, you know, where they can buy some potions after they've done some killing of some enemies, you know. Because you get the loot from the slime, which means you instantly start out with some extra money. Then you also could go into the rat room over here. And then there's also the cobalt room, you know. Could actually move the room over a little bit too. Yeah, I could easily move this room over a little bit so that these two are touching. Have a one-way door going into here. So that if they do go this way, they can just go straight into there, you know. Which So now I need to move things around a little bit, you know. Yeah. Okay, boss door has been unlocked. Unlock the boss door. Yep. Okay. So next up, there's the fancy grouping table. Okay, nice. Alright, so we do want to move you, I'm pretty sure, you know. So it's like connecting right in here. Yeah, connect. And then do the wooden door. Okay, demolish you, you know. Then do the wooden door. Into there. No, and I need to exit out of that one way, you know. Yeah, because then we do wooden door like that. One way that door too. So that way if they go this way, they can only go that way, so they go back into the cobalt anyways. Yeah, and then that's pretty much all this room has, since, you know. I do need to add one more lighting to this area. Yeah, add the lighting there instead, you know. Okay, so yeah, we have it, so, you know, you could go this way and then fight the rat, then go this way into the cobalt. Or you could just go this way, straight into the cobalt. And now we want to do a, 8x8 room right into here. How much is 8 by 640? I'll have to save up then. So I moved that, okay. So start next day. Lemonade. I was watching the red team fought the cobalt, and they immediately went around back to fight the rat, and then they went through cobalt again. Because wait, did red lose a member? Yeah, they did. They had 4. No, never mind. All 4 of them are there. 2 of them were just mushed together. Heroes don't get enough. Yeah, I know that. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What do we have? Overview. Oh, enchantment. Okay. Alright. Yeah, starting to get tired of incredible loot, such a prestigious dungeon. Still having no dissatisfied heroes. That is interesting. Yeah, killing heroes will upset them, but it will also reward you with a soul, which you can use to do all sorts of things. Yeah. Okay, so now... Still about 2 more days on that. So now I can do an 8x8. Set that here. Actually, no. Before I do a room, I want to set it up. Oh. Okay, that's not 100%. And I don't have enough for the vendors yet. Yeah, I need 325 for that, 450 for that. And this will give me about a couple of each of them. Because this is the potion room, you know. Yeah. Potion room, okay. Cobalt Cave, Rat Hall, Hallway. 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 Okay. And then you already named, yeah, tavern and entrance, yeah. Yep. I am stuck. I cannot handle the panic. I am leaving. What panic? I don't know. Start next day? Does seem like a lot of the time they're going straight for the cobalt first. Interesting. I could also change it up, so they have to go through rat first, then cobalt. And I could just completely remove this hallway, actually. Because if I do it that way, they'd have to go this way, that way, around, and then they have the potions over here. I could actually. Could just entirely remove this hallway, replace it with, I don't know, like some kind of restroom somewhere, somehow. I could do a restroom. I could. Okay. Yeah, I think I will do that. So it'll be like back to back like a proper dungeon, honestly. First to go through the rat, then into cobalt, and then they can go into the restroom and then down to leave, you know. Yeah. Because they get the slime and then the gold from here. Then they can use up the gold they come in with plus the gold they get from the slime, so they pretty much get starter gold and extra starting gold, you know. And then they spend it here, and then if I make it so they go through rat first, then cobalt, they have even more money for potions. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Destroy that hallway, which got me quite a bit, honestly. Then if I do 8x8, 8x8 is too big for the hallway. Okay, 5x5 does work, but also not really much of a restroom because this takes up 4, right? Because it takes up... Oh, let me think here. No, it takes up 3 by 3. So if we do 5 by 5... I mean, I could try that. I could actually try that. Let me try it first and then we'll go from there. It does fit perfectly, but then it's pretty cramped, not really any space to walk around. What other options do we have? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much that option, you know. So, currently, first this way. I can think something to do here later on, too. I could do that. I could, yeah. But now I could just focus on getting potions in, you know. $325. For 50. I can get another potion in. I can't do another energy one though, but I can get into health. And then the duh. Like that. So I can get that in, you know. We've got the potion room all ready to go now, so you know. And I'll have it so they're first through the rat room, then through the cobalt room, which gives them good amount of gold, and then they can go into the potions to get some more potions. They could also just leave. Could also make it eventually where it slowly going this way when I'm extending out this way. Then it just like forces you to get some potions here, and then you do some more battles in a row and in a row, and then eventually back to here. Also, we do have 19. I could upgrade. Think I will enhance one of these. Then put it to 14. Yeah, and then... Alright. Now I'm pretty much caught up exactly where I was before, because I had the 2 kobolds, then I had the 2 other spawners, and then I had the... Well, no, I had 4 dispensers before. Yeah. So I need enough to get the other energy, and then I'll be caught up to what I was before I did the entire dungeon remake. Okay. I do enjoy this game. This is a pretty fun game. And this one's a game that doesn't really have any... Like, I don't really have any problems with this game because this game doesn't really have any difficulty, really. It's just a fun game to play because all you're doing is building your own dungeon and watching all these adventures go through and take on your challenge and seeing them rate you and everything, and it's pretty fun. Did the red team ever get any potions? Or do they just leave? No potions have been bought yet. Okay, well, blue found the potions now. That blue anyways. for them to get the full experience, I will definitely want to have it so it's slowly going this way. A little bit of dead ends here and there, you know, for a little bit of extra boosts and such. But mostly we'll be just going this way along, and then, you know, could do like a little zigzag motion, you know, too, you know, to really fill it in, you know. You know, like you go into the potion room, then you go down a little bit, and then you go over and then up, and then, you know, like that, and then, you know. But just one long thing, like one long path and everything, you know. Then, of course, at the end, before it goes into the main hallway, leading back, which that will just literally be one big hallway, you know. But in the right before the leading path on both sides will be a boss room, you know, some like fancy tavern. Okay, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, fancy grouping table was maxed that way. Okay. Light sources. Soul Reaper. More visitors. Permanently get one extra visitor per day. Light sources. Greed skill. Ancient spawner. Let's add a healing roll. Okay, so I definitely have enough to get. Okay, yeah, that's same thing. Monster spawner. No, vendor. Okay, then we do demolish you, replace you with fancy tables. Okay. So for now, I will leave it like this, I think. Not really much to do right now with my plan, you know. Yeah, it doesn't even go all the way to the wall. That's kind of stupid. So actually, this will be pretty much max. So I want to do like this way, and then now, and then this way. Then down, probably. Oh, I move the potions down here, actually. Move potions down here. Then go this way with room up, over, down. For the final boss. Not a very big area. It's kind of crazy. Can't really fit much in here. I'll do my best for what I can fit in here, though. I'll look into more of how to properly organize this later. Alright, so yeah, I updated that room, added the other potion, yeah, let's start next day. Alright. Yeah, now it's 10:11. This video is not going to be much longer, and of course I'll be updating it tomorrow, editing it tomorrow, and then probably recording another video tomorrow too. Maybe I'll just continue this one, who knows. As I did say in Plants vs. Zombies, it's probably going to be a little while since I continue Season 3 of Timberborn. I mean, yeah, they've upgraded quite a bit and it's now in public release instead of what it was before with the pre-release and whatnot. It's now in its public release build and everything like that, you know. It's official build for the Timberborners. But, for the Timberborn. But as I said in my last video, the Plants vs. Zombies one that I made yesterday, the mods that I was using for that world are crashing the game when I try to use them because they're outdated versions and I have to wait for the mod creators to edit them, because I do not want to go through the world that I've already created, you know, and get rid of some mods from that world, you know. I don't see a point in doing that. Yeah, heroes don't get enough rest in you. Yeah, I get that. I understand. I know what is the problem. Oh, I see. I see you. Yeah, he decided to leave. Do one final looting. Okay, there we go. Okay, good amount. Good amount of money. There's still no dissatisfied heroes. That does seem like enough monsters for them for right now. Oh, hold on, actually no. No, actually that was a upgrade, wasn't it? Yeah, there's legendary heroes, but then there was also one where it's like unlocks the bosses, yeah? I think so. What do I need for these again? Wait, unlocks curious objects from the underworld. So I think it was this one I needed to do that. Yeah, you need to unlock this one first. Yeah. Unlock 3 more perks in Dungeon Basics to access this page. Yeah, unlock 3 more in the Dungeon Basics. Yeah, this one's the Dungeon Basics. And I like getting all of them here first before, you know, I move on. Oh, can I? You know, I'm just gonna push the X. So I think... So if we... Yeah, destroy that hallway. Move... this hallway. You know, down here. Oops. Move... down there. Move... unless I do like over here, because this is where... move... oh yeah, I need that. Okay, so then we do a little bit like yeah, because that's right by the... Actually, I think that's where the door was. I think that's where it was. No, it was on the other side, I think. Something like that. Anyways. Yeah, I was like, it's like right where this touches. Alright, so... if I do like a 5x5, does that... that does fit perfectly, so I could do like this. For now, anyways, and then, you know... but, you know... so this will be a one-way door. But if we do a, like, what room can I do next? 6x12? No, 12x12. Is that what I have here? Yeah, this is a 12 by 12, okay. Then I could do that, you know. How much is that? 1,400, yeah, okay. I definitely need a door, you know. So a wooden door. Just a normal wooden door. Actually, I could as well, you know, do that. But I need to do this first, you know. I like that, you know. And then do another door this way. And I could do a camping spot here as well, actually. Yeah, because this does fit, so I can do a camping spot there so they can rest up and such, you know. And a couple of potions, you know. I could actually just call this a restroom, you know. Restroom, you know. Alright, so this is just an area to rest. One direction. One direction. And I can light this area up, you know. Okay, so that is well lit, you know. How much is a spawner? 200. I don't have enough for a spawner. But at least I got restroom upgraded a little bit, moved over, so it's first path, you know, so they first to get potions. Actually, instead of this being a first door, I could have this like that, so they can go back if they want to, I guess. If they want to do more fights, but they have to go forward in order to get out, you know. Because this is a one-way door and this is a one-way door. I'll leave this as a regular door. Do I have any other kind of doors? No, I do not have any other kind of doors. So that will do. Yeah, so they'd have to be like this, you know. Yeah, so I keep this as a normal door, so if they want to, they can go back in, fight some more kobolds. You know, and then do some looting, some extra looting, you know. And then they'd have to move on, you know, if they wanted to. You know, if they go through this door, they can't go back. But once they're in here and they're in the restroom, they can go back, you know. Alright, let's start next day. Quite some changes, you know. And I think I will replace this door with a level 2 door. So you have a scary door, a regular scary door, you know. So you have to be at least level 2 to pass through here. And what I'm thinking is this will be like multiple pathways that are differently connecting, all leading back to the same, you know, end hallway and back into this hallway, you know. But one would be like a regular, you know, you'd have to be level 3 to go through. The other one would be just a regular door, you know. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, they all just decide to leave, you know. There's not that much going on in here right now. Eventually there will be a boss, you know. It's almost 2.5 hours of this, you know. Which I will be calling this day good, so once everyone's done and I finish out with where I'm going, I will call that good on this video, you know. This is, of course, the second video of me doing this, you know. Third video in total of me playing this game for my YouTube, but the first one was showing what I already did on my own progress. And the second video was actually studying my own map, and now we're continuing that one, you know. Which I do enjoy this game. This is pretty fun. For as little as there actually is, it is still pretty fun. I mean, there's not that much in it when it comes to gameplay, it's just a lot of things, but at least it's not repetitive, and it's constantly changing pretty much. And it is pretty much a sandbox world. You can just make however you want, you know, you can progress through however you want. Every time could be different, you know, it's never the exact same. There's barely any repetitive in this game, so it's pretty fun, you know. Okay, let's start the next one. More monsters. Increase your monster limit by 2. That costs 10 souls. I don't have that. Improve camping. Unlocks an improved version of the campsite. Large healing room. Let's do improved camping. Okay, so yeah, this does free healing. I'll do one in there, you know. That does do free healing for what they have, so they can go back to full health. But the potions are good for, you know, storing, you know, and your already, you know, boss fight and such like that, you know. So I can do a monster spawner. How many more monsters do I have? I have Crawler and Goblin. Okay. So I've got the spider and the goblin left. So we can do that for for the spider, and that for the goblin. You know, if we do add a little bit of spikes here and there as well, actually, make some spiked chests, you know, and then do like a spike there. Spike there, you know, a little bit of traps here and there. Do the same over here a bit, you know. Can't afford it. Okay, because I can't. Actually, that's not. Let's delete those, actually. Yeah, because what I need is chests, so we'll do chest first, actually. And then we can do that as well, like that, you know. Yeah, because we do need, you know, those. So we'll do Crawler right there, Goblin right there, you know, so I get the last 2 monsters I have already spawning. Oh, and we do need to change that out and rename this to, well, this will be the Spider Cave. You know, that will be the Spider Cave. But for now, I only have 1 spider, so I will have it like this, you know. I haven't been getting any kills lately, you know. You know, I will do one last day. One last day, and then I'll call it good for today. So I can let the adventurers test out my new, you know, test out my new, part of the dungeon. Because they go through Rat first, then they go into Cobalt, then they go into the restroom, and then they go into here, you know. Because they have to fight the slime, and then the rat, and then the 2 Cobalt, and then they get a heal and rest up. Then they get a fight Spider and the Goblin, you know. Yep, that one. That one still has some. That's the more expensive one though. Ooh. On today, 100. Ooh, nice. And I did get a kill, so that's nice. What? What? Okay, I don't care. Nice, a level up. This is a pretty nice dungeon though, you know, because I don't think they had one race the last time. Or at least I never used them if they did. Never thought about using them if they were in it before. It's just the last guy. So it always seems to end with the last guy. There's always seems to be one waiting, you know. And then they left because they're out of stamina. Okay, 846. Nice. Still 0 dissatisfied. Yeah, ever since I rearranged it, you know. I think the main problem of the dissatisfied, yeah, there is still not enough. I think the main part of the dissatisfying was the fact that they had to go everywhere, you know, like they were going here and then they were going, like, you know, they could go this way or they could go that way, and then it was like all over the place. So they never really fully got to explore. But in this new layout, they get to explore every inch. They could be like from here to here to here, you know, to here and then here and then here, you know. Last thing I will do though for the day, because I wanna do this before I forget. Delete you, replace it with a scary door. Only high level. Yeah, and then one way. That way, high level. Oh, that just marks it as high level. But I don't care. No one's coming this way anyways. And this is if they're going through the door. What time is it? I want to test something actually. Because that's not a high level door. Yeah, they still go through. So it only affects the exact door itself. It says it's a high level room. But that won't be there until I actually start getting this pathway done, you know. Because we have the basic pathway this way, you know. Yeah, it should just be some basic, you know. Not much of a challenge, really, you know. Not really much of a challenge this way. Then there'll be the boss, you know. But then this way, you'll have to fight 2 bosses. I mean, not necessarily have to. But this pathway will have 2 bosses, and you'll have a lot of enemies in various rooms, you know, so there'll be a lot of strong enemies in the various rooms, you know. Now I feel like going into my original save to reorganize the area. You know, such pristine to little monster. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Dark rooms or cousin, yeah. Still no dissatisfied heroes, which is nice. Alright, so that is actually gonna end it in this video. Make sure you Phoenix punch that subscribe button to join my Phoenix Kingdom if you haven't already. Also make sure to Phoenix punch that like button if you enjoyed this video. and Phoenix Punch that notification bell to be notified of future uploads. Also, make sure to write a comment if you want to, because I will try to respond to every comment that I get on the videos from here on out. And it would really help me if you all did subscribe to my channel. That would really help me out. As I said, I'm not playing for, I play for the money a little bit, but I play to enjoy myself, to bring the enjoyment to everyone else. And just subscribing to my channel will help. It is free. So that is if you want to, it would just be very helpful to my channel, and it will allow me to be able to start really upgrading my channel, which I'm just playing for the fun of it, as I've said, so it doesn't really matter either way. But for all of your enjoyment, some of you have complained about how I have the watermark in my videos and such. And so, if you do subscribe to me, it will help me get money started so I can start earning some money, and then I'll be able to start upgrading my channel, like being able to hire some people to help me edit the videos and be able to make it so I won't be able to have watermarks in my videos and such like that, Main thing I'd really have problems with is, getting the watermarks off, which I'd need money to be able to get membership on the thing the video editing software I have currently. And also getting someone who is good at graphic design to help me create actual, cover photos for my videos, Those are pretty much the two main problems I have. I can easily edit the videos I have now to the way I want, using the software I currently have, But I'm just saying, it really would help if you did subscribe to my channel, And I'll see everybody in the next video. Goodbye!